is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
What would you do if the person sitting in the defendant's chair was your own child? That's the heartbreaking reality facing Abdul Robinson Sr., better known on the streets as Blue. He took the stand in a Jacksonville courtroom not just as a witness, but as a father pointing to his own son, the rapper Ksoo, and naming him as a killer.
Ksoo bitch, Glocks and Rugals, we be hitting shit. We flipping shit, don't run, we chase it down, we blitzing shit.
It's a moment that shook hip-hop, shook fatherhood, and raises some of the toughest questions any parent could ever face. Here's the backdrop. Ksoo, real name Hakeem Robinson, is accused of murdering fellow rapper Charles McCormick, known as Buck, back in 2020. Prosecutors say it was retaliation for a diss track.
In your blood, we been smoking on wet leaf.
But the twist isn't just the case itself. It's Blue, Ksoo's father, testifying against him.
Do you see your son Hakeem Robinson in the courtroom here today?
Yes.
Can you tell us where he's seated and what he is wearing?
He's sitting between the two lawyers right there with a beige suit on.
On the stand for 2.5 hours, Blue said clearly and painfully, "My son," when asked who pulled the trigger.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
What's your son's name?
Hakeem.
And you can see it in his face, and you can hear it in his voice. This wasn't just testimony. It was a father's heartbreak.
I got some health issues. I got 2 6-year-olds and an 8-year-old daughter.
Think about it. This man has health issues, young kids at home, and the shadow of his own legal charges hanging over his head. Blue is looking at a possible life sentence, and the prosecution holds the keys to his future.
And sir, have you ever been convicted of a felony or a crime of dishonesty?
No. You say a crime of dishonesty?
And I'm sorry, let me make it easier.
Yeah.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony, sir?
Yes.
How many times?
2.
So when he names his son as the shooter, is he telling the truth? Is he protecting himself, or both? The defense painted him as an informant, someone willing to cut deals to save his own skin. But no matter what side you're on, there's one thing that is undeniable. When he took the stand, looked his son in the eyes, and said, "My son," there was pain that ran deeper than the courtroom.
To the best of your knowledge, was Charles McCormick involved in the shooting of Willie Addison or anyone else in that vehicle, personally?
No.
After Willie Addison was killed, did Charles McCormick put out a song that personally upset you and your family?
Yes.
And what's a diss song or a diss track?
Oh, it's when you talk about somebody. You know, somebody's dead.
Is that what Charles McCormick's song did?
Yes.
And who did it reference that upset you and your family?
He talked about Willie.
In your blood, we been smoking on wet leaf.
This is bigger than just one trial. This is about the way cycles of violence, street loyalty, and rap beef can pull families apart. For fathers, the struggle is real. How can you protect your children from the streets when you may be caught up in them yourself? And for sons, how much of their decisions are shaped by their environment, the music, the grief, and the losses they grow up around? I want to hear from you. If you were in Blue's shoes, would you be able to testify against your own child? Do you see his decision as betrayal or as a father finally breaking the cycle and telling the truth no matter how much it hurts? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is not just about them. It's about us. It's about every parent raising children in a world where music, pain, and violence collide.
Rap album cover is making its way around social media. The cover shows pictures of men who have been murdered in Jacksonville. Local rapper Ksoo posted the picture to Instagram. It's since been taken down.
She feels like the local rappers are glorifying these murders by putting the victims' faces on the album cover. It's unclear if the rappers are directly linked to these murders, but she says it's hard enough having to live with her son's violent death every day, and it makes it worse seeing her son portrayed like this.
Ksoo, bitch, and you know we smoke Lil Biggie, bitch.
Rap has always told the story of the streets, but in this case, it might have just helped fuel the tragedy. A diss track led to a revenge plot, and now a father and a son are sitting on opposite sides in a courtroom. This makes us ask, when a system already targets black fathers and sons, what happens when the father becomes the system's witness against his own blood? At the end of the day, this story is about choices. Ksoo made his choices, Blue made his choices, and now both of them are paying the price. But the bigger question is, what choices are we making as fathers, as men, and as a culture? How do we turn pain into something other than more pain? I'll leave you with this. Blue said he did it partly because of his health, partly because of his other young children, and partly because of the truth he carries. Do you believe him? Or do you think this is all about saving himself? Let me know in the comments, because fatherhood is never easy, and sometimes it's damn near impossible. This is Rap Dads. Like, share, and subscribe, and most importantly, talk to your kids.